Hey everyone, happy Thursday. Today I'm really excited because we are going to be planting some fruit trees in our backyard. I am so excited about this project, and I'm really thankful for my older brother-in-law, Charles, who was able to get these from his work. He works at this really cool, huge plant nursery, so he was able to get these from his work, which was super awesome. And so we were able to get 6 trees, whereas I might have only probably bought like 3 or 4 if we had gone to the store. So this was really exciting, and thank you, Charles. And so today I'm going to be planting these fruit trees. I've looked up a lot about how to plant fruit trees and when to plant them and all that kind of stuff. You want to make sure that you're getting your fruit trees into the ground before it gets too warm. You basically want them to wake up in the spring in their new home, and have it be a really good spot for them to be planted. So that means that you want to dig a really big hole that's actually bigger than the pot they're planted in, and you can put the same soil back in, or you can put nicer soil back in to kind of give the roots a good place to grow that's nice and loose, so they can quickly spread their roots and get established in the spot that you're planting them in. I think it is a little counterintuitive because a lot of things you don't really plant in the wintertime, but fruit trees is one of those things. So make sure if you're planning to plant fruit trees this year that you go ahead and get started on that process of either locating or ordering your trees so that they come in time so that you can go ahead and get them in the ground. Where we live in South Carolina, peaches grow really well. Georgia is known as the peach state, but South Carolina actually grows more pounds of peaches for a year than Georgia does. So peaches are something, we have 2 peaches that we're gonna be putting in, and we got 2 different kinds. We got one Belle of Georgia and one Contender peach. And then we also got 2 different apples. We got Red Delicious and Granny Smith. And I'm gonna be putting my apples over, there's one, you can see it, the bag for it right here on this side of this persimmon tree. And then I have the other apple is gonna be this one right here. And then I've got my 2 peaches. And then the last one on the very end down that way is a fig tree. I'm really excited, I really love figs. So I'm really excited to have a fig tree of my own. You want to space your trees 15 feet apart. And then we also did 10 feet off of the fence just to give them some area to grow back as well, without getting into our other trees that we have against our back fence there. What else do you need to know about planting fruit trees? You want to give them a really good water when you plant them, and throughout their first year you want to continue to water them until their roots are more established, and then you don't need to water them anymore. I think that's all you need to know. So I'm gonna put it on a time lapse for you guys so you guys can watch me get these trees into the ground and get them nice and watered and ready to start growing. All right, so I'm just gonna give you a little bit of information while this part is running. Basically, all you gotta do is slide the trees out of the pot and then break up the roots a little bit so that you have nice long roots available that can start growing outward. And then fill your hole back in and pat it down lightly. You don't want to compact the soil, but you do want to make sure the tree has enough stabilization to stay straight. Make sure it's straight while it's going in the hole. All right. So I'm kind of recording this for you, kind of recording it for me also, so I remember what is what. But I just got this, all 5 of these planted, and there's one in the front I need to go do. But in the back, the one in the corner is our Granny Smith apple. And here is what it says. Okay, so we got Granny Smith. Next to, we've got here red, the next one's Red Delicious. All right, then we go to our peaches. Our first peach is Belle of Georgia. And then our second peach is our Contender peach. And then the last one is our fig, which is a brown turkey fig. All right, so that's the 5 that we've got: 2 apples, 2 peaches, and 1 fig. Let's go to the front. Last thing you need to know about planting fruit trees is that you have to water them for about 5 minutes after you put them in the ground to really let the ground get soaked and the roots start to get established. All right, the plum tree is done. It is planted up in the front, and you'll see on this one I kind of built up a little bit of a mulch base around the bottom there, and I will do that on all the other trees, but I am waiting to get a load of mulch sometime in the next couple of weeks, so that will probably be If it doesn't happen this week, it won't be in this vlog, but it might be in the next one. So make sure that you're subscribed so you can see how that turns out. But basically, you want to put the mulch up there to kind of keep it, I think, a little bit warm and also retain moisture at the tree base to make sure those roots can get well established once you've planted your trees. So that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what fruit trees you're going to be planting, and I'll see you guys back here next week. Bye. Testing 1, 2, 3. Planning to plant. If you are planning to plant peaches, peach eye, I don't know.